What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? We back in this bitch. Classic talk. I feel good to be home. Back up in the lab, the West Detroit house. We in this thing. It's like full circle. Came right back. It's like before going back to Cali, it was like sorry, I was hearing songs like, what the fuck is that noise? Shut in the background. But before I went to Cali, I wasn't sure if I was coming back, when I was coming, not if, but when I was coming back, and like thought I'd be there for probably not longer, but just I don't know. It's like something pulled me back, and it's like there's few different reasons on why I'm back. It's like number one, first thing that comes to mind is family, but like besides family and being there, you know what I'm saying, my mom, my brother, my niece and nephew, they're young, so it's like you want to be there at a certain age, like, you know what I'm saying, to make those memories when they're younger, so it sticks, and it's like longevity with the relationship. But yeah, besides family, it's like obviously music too. I mean, LA, obviously you can do music and shit like that, but it's like there's nothing like home. There's nothing like the soul back in Detroit. Like the artists I know and the musicians I know and the people putting things together. It's like I spoke on this before in a previous talk. If you following along, but it's something about the soul here. Like I went to Chavez's show. He had I would say like a release party, album listening party, performance really though. He performed the whole fucking album, like the entire album. It was fucking crazy. Like he didn't break a breath. He didn't run out of breath. He did break a sweat, but it was literally like 3 minutes. It was like halfway into the fucking performance. It's like he did like 17 songs. He did like the whole album, and then a couple other joints. He did that just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Nah, but no, he did that at the end. Like he dog. It was like, as a performer and as a viewer and someone who pays attention to this shit and watches performances and watches, you know what I'm saying, the game. It's like not many can match that. I think of people like Kendrick Lamar, like people who are really out there right now. But it's like Chav, his performance. Like I couldn't do that, bro. Like I'm not that winded or like have that stamina yet. Like, you know what I'm saying, to like be able to perform that many songs, no problem. Delivery, you can hear everything he's fucking saying, like every word he's saying, like the diction and the fucking pronunciation, enunciating words, all those fucking words, he's got it. Like, not only does he have that, not only does he have that, there we go. He's got the soul, he's got the confidence, the aggressive primal instinct shit too. He's got a wide variety of human. He's just a human, you know what I'm saying? And he can channel that through the music. Like I feel like we have similar traits and a lot of similarities. But yeah, so I saw that and like seeing shit like that in like previous show. I mean, I've been seeing shit for a minute out here, but like I don't know, I didn't tap into those areas, I guess, in like LA or even going to New York, Chicago. It's like Chicago's like I won't say a second home. It's like, but as a youngin, I went back and forth there because like my dad used to live there, and like that's a whole different story. But we used to visit during the summer. It was like when shit got, I won't say better, but I don't know. That's a long story. That's a whole another classic talk if you want to get to know me as a person or just dive into my music. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what we're on today. I'm talking about home. Even though that has to do with home, I'm talking about home right now. Like Detroit, Michigan, even Radford. Radford I got to put up there because Radford is a big part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it started in Radford as far as this music shit. Going to fucking county jail, learning how to fucking write raps. Coming home back in like '05, fucking writing raps on construction paper and fucking, you know what I'm saying? I remember the different colors, writing raps like, dog. I'm gonna tap in for a few seconds, on how I got started rapping. Even though this isn't about Classik Unity, the artist, or even music drivenly towards like me. Drivenly, is that a word? It is now if it ain't. But I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck. Oh, shit. My point was, look at me almost falling, climbing and shit like that. Looking at text and shit. Shout out to my mama. Speaking of my mama, county jail, yeah, just took me right back what I was talking about. got arrested back in like, what was it, '05 probably. Some dumb shit. Basically had to wait in county for my not trial, fucking court date. You know what I'm saying? No one bailed me out, so you know what I'm saying? They sent me up north to fucking Clare County, like 3-4 hours up north. It was cool, it was whatever. It was like whatever. They had me in like a 64-man cell. It was like 32 bunk beds, you know what I'm saying? 64 niggas in that bitch. Standard shit. It was light. It wasn't nothing heavy. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? You hear stories like Dickerson or OCJ, like, oh, you don't want to go to blah, blah, blah. It was like, my stay was all right. My first time and second time. I went a couple times, but this is the first time. So anyway, got arrested for some dumb shit, waiting for my court date, went to jail, sent me up to Clare County, had to spend about 15 days the first time and up north or whatever. So yeah, how I got started rapping. I was in that bitch and, you know what I'm saying, making calendars, counting down the days, like, all right, nigga, fucking, you know what I'm saying, and wrote like a little, like a poem or something to myself, like, just to get through the shit, you know what I'm saying, like, whatever, just releasing whatever emotions I had at the time, and just to stay, like, I never really wrote poetry, like, before that, to be honest, like, I didn't excel in school, like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't do music, like, prior to this, besides like maybe fucking around on the computer, like on Fruity Loops, maybe trying to make a beat or something, but just fucking around doing whatever. Never really did music before I went to jail. So anyway, writing in that bitch like a little poem to myself, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, getting through the days, whatever. People caught wind of it. I don't know how, maybe because it was on the wall, so niggas was fucking just reading that shit. Anyway, they caught wind that it was me that wrote the shit. Niggas cutting the grass or some shit. Yeah, there's somebody back. Oh, I think I know what they're doing. Never mind. So yeah, niggas caught wind about the poem and shit. I was like, oh, that shit's fly. And somehow that led to me writing fucking like letters to family members, girlfriends, fucking, you know what I'm saying, grandmas and like kids, like little poems like from people in the jail, like, you know what I'm saying, like if it was from them, like ghostwriting, nigga, I was ghostwriting letters from county, nigga. That's basically what it was. And sending, you know what I'm saying, they were sending, like, that's, I think back at it right now because I don't even talk about this shit much because it's just like, it's been some years, so it's like, it's not really prevalent or like even in my mind really like that because it's been some time, but thinking back, it's kind of crazy how that really happened though. But yeah, so I started writing for the niggas, whatever, writing for people to their crib and shit, on the outside world. Then I was like, all right, I got a little gift with this writing shit, like, you know what I'm saying, when I get out, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go home, fucking start writing some shit, fucking whoop. So I went back to the crib, yeah, construction paper, starting, you know what I'm saying, writing rhymes, just like, you know what I'm saying. Somehow that led to fucking SoundClick. Even rappers right now, nigga, I still get shit off SoundClick. Like, if you ain't up on SoundClick, like, I would suggest like getting off YouTube or other fucking SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Finding beats, like, go to SoundClick, because you know what I'm saying. Even though you could do the same thing, I'm sure, but it's like, go find them niggas, either lease that shit or buy the exclusive, so you own the fucking beats. Get rid of them tags like .com, nigga, blah 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 on the beat. Get rid of that shit. Invest in yourself, fucking buy the fucking instrumentals, get the track outs if you got the money, you know what I'm saying? So you got every instrument, you can mix that shit better, have your shit sounding better. For anybody that doesn't know, it's any artist, rapper, anybody trying to rap, whoever, SoundClick. Anyway, so somehow me writing raps when I got back to the crib led to SoundClick, you know what I'm saying, intermingling fucking beats and rhymes, you know what I'm saying? And then somehow led to just doing it all the fucking time and doing it right now. And this is kind of my world you're seeing right now. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It lives on. It just won't stop. It can't stop. It'll live on through us and through others. I don't know. So yeah, writing raps and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's letting me hear. I'm a musician. If you somehow stumbled upon this, go to ClassicUnity.com. It's ClassicUnity.com. You feel me? Go ahead, listen to some shit, watch some shit, maybe catch a couple visuals, you know what I'm saying? If you're entertained with it, follow me on the Instagrams, the Twitters, the Facebooks, the Snapchats even though I only use Snapchat to view shit from like my family and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm on there technically, even though I'm not utilizing or using that shit like that. Anyway, yeah, so I do music. This is what I fucking love. I fucking love this shit. Even looking around this room, it's like coming together. Me and my dog Phil been working, fucking combining worlds, fucking. We got some Butch products in here, like some shit from shout out to Butch, fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's the brother. Like I'm looking like an amp of his, and like a, you know what I'm saying, computer. He got the iMac in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple computer swaggy out in here, a few things of those. Anyway, yeah, I love this shit, and this is what I do, and this is what I'll do forever. Anyway, being back home, it's been fucking great. Linking back up with my fucking brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, going to the show, fucking, that was good to see. My brother from fucking the same city, in the same place, doing his fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? Growth, bitch, you heard me? Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm about to link up with the homie feet though. I'm about to swoop up on him. I'm about to go pull up on your boy feets. Yeah, shout out to Butch, brother Butch. What up, though? See you soon, brother, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, being home, it's there's nothing like it. Like being in LA, it's like work, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? You can do your thing, fucking brush shoulders, whoever you want to brush shoulders with, do your thing. Like I know I'll be there again eventually. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like I feel like I'm building a foundation. Like this is the base. We're building here. These are the trees we're gonna plant here. This shit's gonna blossom. The world, I feel, will see it one day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's how I feel. So yeah, back in Detroit. If you fuck with me and I fuck with you, or you fuck with me and I don't know who you are yet, or you don't know who I am and you stumble upon this and you want to fucking just talk and see where we are, you know what I'm saying? If we mingle, you know what I'm saying? We can get together and do the Pringle stack chips. Let's get it. Yeah, it's been beautiful, man. But speaking of Detroit, we need some infrastructure. More of it. I know we're building, people are building their bases, but it's like we need to, even me, like, I need to start studying more, like places like Atlanta or places like who weren't noted or notarized, or like mentioned with your New Yorks and your LAs and your Chicagos and your Nashvilles and, you know what I'm saying, your music hubs and portals. Like when Atlanta, places like that weren't even mentioned with those people, or even looked down upon in some way, you know what I'm saying, judged in some weird whatever way. But them building a foundation and building them to where they are now, and how, you know what I'm saying, it's love there too, you know what I'm saying. We could learn from people like JD, you know what I'm saying, who was writing them hits too, by the way. I was watching the interview the other day, I was like, what the fuck, I didn't know this nigga wrote all these fucking songs, like what, nigga, he crazy. But like, not even that, like I'm talking about Atlanta, like even just what he was building there, like I'm starting to like tap into that knowledge and how these guys did that, watching Jay Prince interviews and learning more about rap a lot, and you know what I'm saying, like these guys really building bases, foundations, like Ho, Rockefeller, Rock Nation, Live Nation. I think it's collaborative, right? I don't know. Yeah, it's like I feel we are doing it, but we're doing it on like a surface, a small level. It's been brewing for some years, but it's like I see it going bigger, because like even the talent here, like I be talking about these people. I think I mentioned them in like the last podcast too, where the people that come to my mind are like Bev Love, Travis Chandler, and Detroit Che, and J Prime, and J Squared, and Curtis Roach, and you know what I'm saying. Like there's so many brilliant people here and brilliant minds, and those are just musicians, or those are just like writers and performers and rappers and singers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like producers, you know what I'm saying, and videographers, photographers. Like I see it. We're all out here, but it's like, I don't know, like it just needs to come together. And I think that's, I don't know, it may sound cliche, but I think that's the next level up point. Like, and I see it too, like I see in people over the, like especially in like the Detroit, you can call it like the underground scene or whatever you want to call it. Like there's like the groups of people, you know what I'm saying? You got your groups who fuck with the groups obviously, but then those groups I think need to link up with the other groups, like-minded individuals. I'm not saying everyone has to get along and be best friends and fucking hold hands every fucking day, you know what I'm saying? If you don't fuck with somebody, you don't fuck with somebody. But if you fuck with somebody, you feel me? It's like, that's how I feel. So yeah, I can see it brewing, but I know these names are gonna be mentioned one day. Like, I'll bring up myself. I'll bring up Travis Chandler. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nolo too. Like there's some real brilliant minds around this bitch, and I don't know. Even my dogs. What up, Brennan? What up, Fifth? You know what I'm saying? Like what up, Tree? What up, Husker? What you know what I'm saying? Like Husker, nigga. I'm gonna say it right now, bitch. Fucking get your ass back in the studio, you little ass nigga boy. If you don't get your ass back in the studio, nah. But for real though, cause like if you don't know who Husker is, just maybe go back. I don't know. Go type in THC. That ain't gonna, that nigga, that's not gonna work. Cause no, that's not gonna work. Cause you're gonna go type that shit in and get a whole list of anything that's anything but us. Anyway, I won't say there's a time I was a part of a group because I'm still, that's family and that's, you know what I'm saying, it's still there. It's just we haven't created music together in years. But I was in a group called THC. Shout out to Tree, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Husker. Look up Treason if you want. Treason, that'll be easier. Maybe when you get to Treason, you can find some shit with THC that might be easier way to get there. Or you know what I'm saying? Or like I don't know, go type in Classik Unity THC. Anyway, we made some fucking great music and we had a nice little movement going on in the Detroit, Redford area. And it started like not started, but like well, it really started technically like this place called like Three Nicks or something, like Allen Park or somewhere random, some random city, and then doing like the whiskey and like where's that Dearborn or I don't know, something like I don't even fucking know. The whiskey, shout out to the whiskey though, and then but anyway, led to the place called the Bullfrog, and anyone who's like in the music little world in Detroit, like the Bullfrog, everyone knows the Bullfrog. It's like shout out to the Bullfrog. I'm not even gonna shout out to the Bullfrog. Yeah, THC, fucking, we started doing shows and shit there and fucking started growing from there and started growing a base, like fan base, like consistent people coming to the shows, paying their money to get in, you know what I'm saying, buying whatever it was we had, CDs or fucking, you know what I'm saying, and then us learning business and cutting deals with the owners of the venue and fucking splitting percentages on the, I don't know if that's too much information, I don't give a fuck, nigga, that's what happened. If, you can't sue me on that shit, and you fucking, who gives a fuck if you give a fuck, I'm fucking shouting out the Bullfrog, nigga. Anyway, we had a good relationship with the owners, fucking doing some nice deals there, and that was when I started really learning the business kind of how this shit works and like the music side of it with the business side of it, because those are kind of two worlds. Music is more creative. I mean, you can be creative in business too, but I feel like music's the real creative part of it, where you're pulling from a different source and bringing this music to the world. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the business side of it, which is the money, the numbers, and the science, whatever you want to put behind that, and combining those worlds to formulate profit and fucking ideas and what you have. You know what's crazy? I really lost my thought. And I want to be honest with you. It's because when I get distracted, I looked over and like Logic's open. I look at the fucking recording going on right now, and then it clicks to like whatever mode in my mind that just cut off whatever fucking thought I just had, and it was like, and it was like it'll probably come back, but I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I'm not gonna edit this out. Y'all are gonna see just raw and uncut who I am, and this is what it is. I know I was talking about money or something too, and I was talking about profit and fucking. Oh, there we go. See, you just got to take a second and step back and, all right, I got it. Business, the Bullfrog, THC. Yeah, learning business there, music business, and learning, like, evolving a fan base and, you know what I'm saying, seeing that transpire and seeing, because not only we made great fucking music, like if you go back and listen to this day, in my opinion, it's like classic shit. Honestly, I'm not just saying that because I'm part of it, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like really good shit. It's like, but the people love the music, and we started, like I said, bringing people consistently back, and then you have people return, and then new people every time. So it's like we were, you know what I'm saying? And then people live different lifestyles and do different things in life, whether it's hustling, music, and I'm sorry, not music, like hustling, running businesses, you know what I'm saying? Family types, you know what I mean? Like just everyday shit that might not distract you from the music, but just you might have to focus on that a little bit more, because that might, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody can be like a struggling artist out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying myself, I'm out here like a struggling artist. Like you hear about struggling artists, nigga. I'm an example of that, you know what I'm saying? and I don't plan on being in like that for too long. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, fucking shit trying to get the screensaver on me and shit like that, trying to knock me out the ballpark. Um, uh, yeah. See, there we go again. I'm a wild boy with a wild mind. It's like my mind's just like always like focus on something, but it's coming back. I'm pulling up the files. We were talking about the bullfrog and THC shit, and you know what I'm saying. Here we go, back on it. People getting distracted. I want see that's not the right word. I don't want to because I can't say that's the word because I guess there could be good distractions. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like anyone's doing bad. Everyone is okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're all right. But it's like, whether you're working a lot, you know what I'm saying? You got to focus. You got bills to pay. Niggas got bills to pay. Yeah, struggling artists. Me being a prime example of that. There we go. Yeah, because my pockets ain't thick like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, by any stretch of the imagination. Like, I'm out here, like hustling, making it through. But it's like, it's all about the music, really, the creative process. You know what I'm saying? I do have to do things to, you know what I'm saying, pay the bills and have places to live and have to eat and shit like that. But it's like, outside of that, it's like, I don't put a lot of hours in to another place that's not benefited me, like, in the long term. You know what I'm saying? To kind of put it like, for example, being in and out of jobs. Like, I can't tell you how many jobs I've had because it's like, if I ain't feeling it, if it's doing something to my soul and crushing me, like, I can't really fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even another example, like LA, Ubering and shit like that. Like, that shit, anybody who, I can't say anybody, but I talked to my brother, one of my brothers the other day about it too. And I don't want to mention his name because I don't know if he wants me putting his business out there, but we're talking about this Ubering and how it could kill your mind and kill your you know what I mean, kill you physically and mentally, kind of, you know what I'm saying. You in the car all day for one thing, but then like just the focus you got to put in there, and like the being aware all them hours and being alert and like doing something that you really don't want to be doing for so many hours. You know what I'm saying? I can see how people get like miserable at jobs or fucking hate what they do if you're not loving it. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, you know what I'm saying. But it's like Ubering, like all them hours, putting in however many hours a day, and like just to like, because I was renting a car for one, you know what I'm saying, you got to pay for that, you got your gas, you got your food, like I said. So it's like, it's a cycle where it's like you're just paying to survive, just to float, you know what I'm saying, and how you keep your head above the water. It's like, you know what I'm saying, like my money ain't thick like that, like I said, so I ain't surviving easily out there. So it's like, that's another reason, like going back to the reasons coming back, it's like, that's a reason too. Like, it's like one of the pieces out of the pie, but it's like, that's one of the reasons, like that being tiring and like taken away from my creative time. And it's like, I'm used to creating pretty much like for the past however many years, let's say like 10 years, like pretty much, I won't say being able to create at all times whenever and I want, but like pretty much like 90% of the time, like anywhere I've lived, anybody who knows me knows any place that I've lived, there's always been at least some sort of recording and production shit there to make beats and record music. Like for the past, like I said, 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Starting at my mom's house, you know what I'm saying? Ended up here, like I'm in the city right now, like building a basement basically to fucking keep this shit alive and have our spot to fucking have our outlet. And like, cause this is my outlet, bro. This is what heals me. This is what keeps me going. This is my fuel. This is like, I won't say everything I think about, but it's a high percentage, you know what I'm saying? Just progressing. What can I do next? Like, what's the next step? All right, this ain't working out. Let's switch to Audible. Let's call an Audible. Let's fucking switch to Play. You know what I'm saying? Let's try this out. This ain't working. Let's try that. You know what I'm saying? Keep finding it. Oh, this works. Let's keep at that. Keep at that. Keep at that. Push at that. That's what you're good at. Excel at that. Put the time and energy. Like, I forget who was telling me the other day. I think it was my brother's wife, my sister-in-law. Or no, it wasn't her. Who was it? Someone was telling me like, no, it was her. She was like, I think it was her. I'm pretty sure it's her. She was like, the only thing you really taken serious and stuck at through all these years is music. And I'm like, it's real as fuck. It's like, because like I said, it's really what keeps me alive. It's like, it's my everything. It's why I'm here. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I won't say it's why I'm placed in here, because I can't say that, but I feel like this is what I'm meant to do. You know what I'm saying? Like the position I'm in right now, and looking around, it's like this feels right. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep going. But yeah, learning music, kind of teaching music now, like as far as like recording and kind of production and showing even the kids like how to not even just record, but just let them play with the equipment, fucking record the music if they got lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Like, show them how to use the, not the DJ equipment, but like we're throwing shows outside, like the PA system, running the mixer and fucking playing with the EQs and fucking how to, you know what I'm saying? Not be clipping or not be busting your speakers out and fucking shit like that. Like, I don't know, passing the knowledge down. And it makes me think of like going back to infrastructure, what I was just saying, like that's the music side of it. That's the music scene and industry side of it, like building the real industry kind of here. There's a music industry, but like really tapping in and being solidified here in Detroit. Like we've always been solidified, like, you know what I'm saying, from jazz back in the day to fucking Motown era to fucking, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, we the legendary shit has happened and is still happening in Detroit. It's just, I see it becoming bigger, and I feel I'm gonna have my hand and be, you know what I'm saying, a part of it, you know what I'm saying, like have my hand in it, my mind in it, and have my people in it, like all of us, like, you know what I'm saying, like doing it together, like sharing, like, I don't know, like, because there's a lot of room for us, you know what I'm saying, but not even music related infrastructure. I'm talking like after school programs, and you know what I'm saying, like, cause that's what kept me out of trouble, like being young and mom being at work when we got out of school, so we went to the Boys and Girls Club, you know what I'm saying, like I learned a lot of shit there, you know what I'm saying, doing like wood shop classes and fucking, you know what I'm saying, playing in the rumpers room and fucking playing video games and doing, you know what I'm saying, cool random shit, building shit, and like, you know what I mean, like, because that kept us out of trouble, you know what I'm saying, so it's like, I want to see more of that in the city, because they be taking away shit too. Like I was talking to one of the young ones the other day, not the other day, this was like weeks ago, my nigga, I don't know why I said the other day, possibly months, this was some time ago, this was probably 2-3 months ago, I think it was like the last time I came back to the city, no, it was like maybe 2 times, anyway, it doesn't fucking matter, he was telling me that, like he want to do more at school and shit, as far as like, outside of the, not education, but like the extracurricular activities, you know what I'm saying? He's like, all we got is basketball and football, you know what I'm saying? He's into drawing, he's into like, you know what I'm saying, editing videos, he's into, you know what I'm saying? Like there needs to be more programs for those kids who have that mind and are interested in tapping into those, you know what I'm saying, fields, and being able to excel at that at a young age, not having to, you know what I'm saying? Because we all, you know what I'm saying, a lot of this is self-taught, and a lot of it is putting your own work to, especially these days, we can learn anything, like just in the palm of our hand, like it's all right there, like you can learn shit, and you know what I'm saying, but like having people show you in the real world too is a big aspect, and being hands-on and really, you know what I'm saying, you might not get all the knowledge through the digital world, you know what I'm saying, physical people in physical sense, like helping you tap in and showing you from their experience and like passing that down, it's easier to get from here to here when it's right there, you feel me? Like that's how I look at it. So yeah, there needs to be more of that shit, man. Like I don't know, I don't, trust me, I am uneducated in that part of like politics and education system. I don't know like a lot about that shit. Like I didn't make it through high school myself and shit. It's like that's not an excuse to not know, but you know what I mean, it's like I'm not sure how to even make changes with that. I don't know if it's policies or making different laws and shit, like how to get more programs in, or if it's just, nigga, we got to do it ourselves, we got to build it ourselves, we got to get the money, so, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like this music, man, like when it pops, like when I say when it pops, because I that's what I feel and believe, like we'll have the money to build these centers, or at least, you know what I'm saying, people who are already doing it, help them, you know what I'm saying, expand it, but be a part of it, like, you know what I mean, for music and creative shit, and you know, especially music. Like I remember I was in music, like I was playing the clarinet, I don't even remember what grade, like it had to be elementary school, like reading music and really learning songs, and like, you know what I'm saying, at a very young age, and which, you know what I'm saying, led to like drums and shit, and then led to like production. I think it's like, I don't know if I would be in this music world, speaking of how much I love this shit, I don't know if I would be here if I didn't do that at a young age. If I wasn't reading music, playing instruments, random instruments, clarinet, I tried the trombone, fucking, them playing in marching bands, the snares, and fucking learning cadences, and fucking, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, and leading to me fucking around on a keyboard, like literally a keyboard, like a typing keyboard on the computer, like playing beats, like I said, in Fruity Loops, which leads to like learning Pro Tools and Logic Pro X and buying the MPC and fucking, you know what I'm saying, learning how this shit works and learning how to record myself and mix my own music. Like I've been mix my music damn near 90% of my career at this point. Like now I'm finally, you know what I'm saying, I've had a lot of I've had projects mixed by others now. Like shout out to Chuck doing Forever Sunny, shout out to Butch doing TGO2B, The Good Outweighs the Bad, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Mr. Kuhlman mixing records right now for me. Shout out to him. That's brother right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the brother too. Having other people get their hand. Shout out to Matt for doing that Classik Unity shit. The EP or whatever you want to call that. Like shit like Warmer Block and O for my city. Go on my SoundCloud. You'll find that shit. Go type in Classik Unity. CLASSIK Unity. Don't forget that K at the end. Type that into Google. It's like pretty much all me on the first few pages. I think it's like, it's my name. It's me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting no random shit when you type my name. So go type that in if you want to dive into that. But yeah, getting more programs in the city, being, you know, more opportunity, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't shit around here, bro. You might catch you a little job somewhere, getting that $9 whatever an hour. Like, but even that, it's like, there ain't many of those out here. A lot of those taken already. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's liquor stores around here. There's fucking a grocery store, thankfully, because a lot of places don't even got that within walking distance. We just happen to be like a couple blocks away from a motherfucking grocery store. Yeah, liquor stores, and then there's, you know what I'm saying, churches. Who's going to apply for a church, really? No offense to people doing that. I actually have a friend who's like working for a church or whatever you want to call it. I don't even want to get into that conversation. Shout out, no. Yeah, programs. Like I said, after school. There's this other after school program. I don't remember what it was. I gotta ask my mom what it was. We used to go there. I remember they had computers there. Nigga, we was playing Oregon Trail and shit. Well, I don't remember that. I think we used to take like a bus or something. It couldn't have been for that long a time, but I have those memories. I know we did that at some point, like me and my brother. Like, but yeah, keeping kids out of trouble, man, because there ain't much around here to help you elevate, and a lot of people don't want to see us elevate, and it's kind of on us that it really does. We got to get it. You know what I'm saying? Literally from the mud out here, it's like it could be rough and it could be tough, and I can say I'm an experienced person in that field in some sense. I'll say. But, you know what I'm saying, there's thankfully, well, a big part of me becoming the man I am is my mom, you know what I'm saying? Pops wasn't around, like, he wasn't around. Even when we visited in Chicago, like, he wasn't around much. Like, he might pull up on this conversation right now and not like this, but it's like he wasn't around. He knows what it is. Like, he wasn't around, cuz. But it's like, just a random side note, because this may help someone out there in the world, maybe. The anger associated with not having your pops there, the anger you have with the whole ordeal, I can't say just cut it, because it's not like, oh, all right, he said cut it, so there, I'm done. It's like, I know for my life there's some anger connection there, whether it's, I don't know what the anger is from, whether it's you feel like abandonment, or like, that's not the word, like neglect is not the word either. Like, I don't know. If you have a parent who's like there, like within easy distance to communicate, not only physically, but even you can always call to. It's like the relationship wasn't there, so there's anger associated with that you may not even understand you have. So what I'm saying, like anyone listening that may have not had a parent around or something like that, and may have some sort of anger issues, or like cooker timbers, or like, you know what I'm saying, it might be associated with past upbringings, you know what I'm saying? I'll speak for myself, for example. I'm not going to touch too deep into it, but like not having them around, like me being like the type of person I am, like I can be quick tempered, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's all about growth. Like, anyone who knows me has seen my growth. Like, I'm not as quick to snap. I'm not just gonna go smack the shit out of somebody for no reason type anymore. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I was just walking around doing all the time, but I'll handle my business if the business is presented to me in a way that I don't like, so I have to do something about the business and handle it myself, then I'll handle it. But it's like I'm not the type, anybody once again who knows me knows I don't walk around. I'm not the type just walk around, you know what I'm saying, pressing people, or, you know what I'm saying, bullying. That ain't me. I take care of the bullies type shit. Some people could say that's bullying, but it's not, you nigga. It's just like, anyway, anger associated to past upbringings and maybe family issues that you never really thought and never really tapped into, but like I have as an older person now, you know what I'm saying? I'm 30 right now, nigga. For anybody that doesn't know, born in 87, like I've had some time to really tap into myself and analyze and step outside myself and see my faults and my problems and my good strengths, you know what I'm saying, and fucking my weaknesses, and you know, yeah, so anyone who's listening, tap into yourself. If there's problems that you think you may have or issues you may have, maybe you might not be able to just cut it out overnight, like just cut the rope, but you can like chip away at it, you know what I'm saying? And eventually it just, I won't say always completely goes away, but it's like you can heal yourself from those wounds and those problems and anchorings that might be holding you down. But yeah, to wrap it up about Detroit, is I've only been back like a weekend or whatever, some few days, but this is home, man. Detroit, like I said, Redford too. That's where I got family. This is my, you know what I'm saying, these are my people around here, like, and it's too much going on, I feel like, to not be here, like digging these holes to build this foundation, you know what I'm saying, sturdier, if that makes sense. Like, but you know what, I'm supposed to have a record of the week, but thinking about it right now, and I thought about it earlier, can't front, but didn't get didn't get a record of the week this week. I don't even think I think, was it last week? I think I put I've only done like 2 of these. There's only 2 previously, so if you hear now, you're only on 3rd. So if you do want to just see the mini evolution of the first 3 episodes of Classik Talk, go ahead and check it out. But there's no record of the week this week, and I think last week I just typed in one in the description on YouTube, I think, maybe SoundCloud too. But yeah, if you're watching this or listening to this, if you're listening to this, there's a visual too. You can go on YouTube and you can go, you know what I'm saying, you can go watch this shit too. And if you're watching this and don't always want to watch this, especially because it's on YouTube, and when you turn out the app on your phone, if you don't got the YouTube Premium or Red, whatever the fuck it's called, and that shit cuts out when you exit the video to go fuck with another app, like, you can go listen to me too if you want to listen to it. It's on SoundCloud too. And you know what I'm saying? Someone told me the other day to put this on all like the platforms. There's podcast platforms, I guess. I don't know. I need to tap into that. Someone told me to put it on all that shit. I know there's like iTunes podcasts or whatever. I don't even know. Let me not even talk like I know, because I don't know. I know there's YouTube and SoundCloud that I'm on right now. And then I'm sure it'll evolve into other platforms and find its way other places. Speaking of the city, speaking of even my upbringing, speaking of shit like that, it's like a few lessons I've been learning lately too is like young mistakes catching up. For example, I'll do an LA example, then I'll do a Michigan example. Not that the place isn't relevant at all. Honestly, it doesn't, even these 2 scenarios being in different places, it doesn't matter where they were, so I don't even know why I said that. So anyway, it doesn't even matter. I'm going to say it anyway. Being in LA, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it was. I was like, it's like makes me feel good. Oh, I was in LA, like I was doing something else than being, I'm just cutting at my ego, I think, right now. And you guys are just experiencing it in audio form and live streaming. Not literally in the sense of being live present right now, casting, because we're not live right now. Maybe one day, maybe YouTube and SoundCloud and will evolve to being live one day. I don't know about that, but it's possible. Anyway, young mistakes catching up. I was trying to get this apartment, and you know what I'm saying, I'll stack my little breadiano, you know what I'm saying, getting a little cheddar cheese, the guacamole, you know what I'm saying, the lettuce, the whatever the fuck you want to call it. Hustling, doing my thing, Ubering, you know what I'm saying, told you about a little Uber earlier, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, dog, fucking getting the money stacked up to go get this apartment. Everything was sounding smooth. Like everything was like, yep, you know what I'm saying? This is dope. Got this bread. You know what I'm saying? Proud of myself because like I've always been hustling, but I never like hustled and saved. You know what I'm saying? It was more hustle and spend, get it in, put it out, like, but not investing type putting out. Like just get it in, throw it like that shit going, get it in. You know what I'm saying? Like anyway, so I was stacking up cheese to get the apartment and everything was good. It was like the day before. Fucking landlord called me, or property manager, whatever she was, called me up and she was like, oh, well, she left me a voicemail and a tone in her voice because I think I was at Whole Foods. I used to eat at Whole Foods over there. Like they had the hot food, you know what I'm saying? You can go get some taters and some motherfucking pizza or some fucking chicken or some fucking, the mac and cheese was kind of fire depending on the location and the time of day you're going to get that shit. But like anyway, left me a little voicemail and the tone in her voice. I was like, something's not groovy in this movie right now, you feel me? So let me, you know what I'm saying, hit her back up, see what's really popping in the streets, because she didn't go into details on the voicemail. She was just like, oh, Shane, call me back. Shane, no. So I called her back and she's like, I'm looking at your credit check and that shit's not popping in these streets. You got like an F and you got like this eviction type thing when you live downtown Detroit. I'm putting all my business out there and I don't give a fuck because it's like, this is my story and I'm not ashamed of it or anything. I'm not taking pride in it, but it's like, I'm not ashamed and I'm not going to act like everything I do and everything I have done is great or like very smart or wise. You know what I'm saying? Because shit can catch back up. Like this instinct. So yeah. All right. Instance, like I said, instinct. Yeah, so she hit me up. She's like, your credit's fucked up, dog. Like you got like this little eviction. Like you see, I'll be honest though, I don't remember. She told me that eviction was like when you're told to move out but you don't move out type shit. And I won't even say what she said was on my record. Like, I understand that part, which probably has it. I don't know. I can't really tap into all the details, but like, I'm not mad by any means, and I'm like, I can. If I was mad, I can only be mad at myself too. It's like, but these are all learning lessons. Like, damn, you really fucked up, nigga, and that shit can really catch up to you, which is the point of the story. Cause she hit me up and the credit's fucked up, so we can't lease that shit to you. And I'm like, hold up. Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, y'all. I should cut that out because that was probably what, like, at least 2, 3, 4 minutes. I don't know, maybe not that long. The homie in mine, he had to move his car in the driveway because a neighbor asked him to move, so I had to move my, anyway, he had to move some cars around. But I asked Sean or Phil to fucking, they're out there, I didn't even know they were here, honestly. I had to fill in early because I heard people walking. And it's like I'm in the lab and I'm holding up time because I'm doing this right now. I don't know if we're going to create after because I'm about to pull up the feed but they're about to create. Anyway, mistakes catching up to you, credit reports, fucking, and she told me I can't get that shit. And I was like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? It was a nice deal too, because shit in LA is expensive as fuck. And it's like, it was a nice deal too. The homie Floyd was in there, he was getting me into there, and fucking, it was a nice little gig. But I'm glad it didn't work out because I wouldn't be sitting here right now. So it's like, it worked out. And it's all about heart and instinct and going with what you feel and your instincts and guts. Like, I don't know, because it feels right now, and it wasn't feeling right out there. But anyway, yeah, so that caught up. I learned that, like, oh, that shit, like, because when you're young, well, when I was young, like, I didn't give a fuck about it a lot. I was just fucking doing whatever. Like, oh, I rent an apartment, and then, oh, I don't want to pay the bills anymore, so I'm going to just dip, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever happens type shit. Like, that's probably why I got the eviction on there. That makes sense now, because it was like, I probably just dipped and didn't. But there's another reason, like I said earlier, that I can't tap into right now, because it's like, it's just some other shit. Fucking, it was just doing dumb shit, being dumb and young, but not giving a fuck really, honestly. But it catching up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was about to get the security job here too, like a little nice gig by Bella, you know what I'm saying? A little security gig. Everything was going smooth. Got the dates to work with the fucking little schedule, you know what I'm saying? She called me back like, you told me you never got arrested. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, that's what you do when someone asks you that when you're trying to get a job, and you just put on the application that you haven't got arrested. But with her, it was more verbal. She was like, have you ever been arrested or convicted, blah, 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 or anything? I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It's usually worked like 90. This is the only time I think it hasn't worked. Or no, there's another time before this. Yeah, she hit me back like, you said you never been arrested. I'm like, oh shit, like, yeah, my bad. Like, it was some weed shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get into all this shit, but she was saying some shit that happened. I'm like, all right, she really tapped in there. She was pulling up, oh, you did 45 days, I'm like, damn, okay, you got the whole thing, so what's up, can I work or not? Like, and she's like, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? She was mad though, like, she was giving me this attitude on the phone, because I get it, she probably, you know what I'm saying, she wasted her time, but it's like, that shit caught up too. It's like, that would have been a nice little gig probably, but the way I always look at it, if it don't work out, it wasn't meant to work out. Like, it's just, there's no reason to be sitting on those issues, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what I do is analyze them. Where did I fuck up? What could I do better? What did I do wrong, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And how could I bring that to light and make it more positive or more progressive or beneficial for myself? But yeah, young mistakes catching up. It's any young ones or anybody who may not know this yet, that shit might catch up, whether it's buying phones and stop paying the bills, or going to school and dropping out, or whatever you want to call it, like, of college or whatever, and owing money for that too, or, you know what I'm saying, that shit sticks with you. Like, I knew it sticks with me, but like, now it's in like a form where like I can learn. Like, you hear these things like, oh, if you do this will happen. It's like, yeah, for sure. But like, I'm the type of person, it's like, it has to happen to me to really understand it, I guess. So it's like, all right, nigga, you can't get an apartment, your credit's fucked up, and you can't get this job because you got a little background on you that we don't really fuck with. So it is what it is. But anybody listening, watch what you do, watch what you say, watch how you move, watch how you play, for real. And even in those situations, it's about getting back on your feet, you know what I'm saying? It's about busting back, bouncing back, you feel me? Like, bow, 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 bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting it in how you fit in and how you're willing to get it in, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's, I don't know, if it's good for you, stick with it. If it's killing you, there's nothing else to say. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's like the whole thing, like, I kind of understand, like, the whole stepping 2 steps back or going 2 steps back to go 3 forward, infinite forward, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of get it. I kind of get what that means now, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's all perspective. You could say it's stepping back, but it doesn't have to mean stepping back in a negative way. Like, picture it physically, like literally stepping back, or like springing back and then fucking bounce, like it's a little, using that force in that, you step back a little bit and then bounce forward. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about mentality and mindsets and discovering who you are and learning your flaws and your faults and learning, like I said, your good strengths and your weaknesses and learning that about you, and then take that however you want to. Then you can steer the ship how you want from that point. Like, you want to sink, you want to swim, you want to sail. Like, what do you want to do? Like, make it to your destination how you please. Like, but a lot of it is up to you. There's circumstances that can try to hold you back, but it's really, I won't say all up to you. It's up to you. It's all up to you how you want to play this game. Real shit. And that's pretty much my closing statement. Like, I'm gonna wrap it up with that. For one, I got a couple of homies trying to come down here and create. For two, I gotta go pull up on the homie, that's not why I'm leaving, because that's my brother. I'm gonna get there when I get there. Like, there ain't no time set. But set times when it's really structured. But yeah, y'all, that's it tonight, today, tomorrow, whatever it is, whenever you catch this. It's all love, baby. Tap into the music if you want. Classik Unity, CLASSIK, Unity, UNITY, bang bang boogie with the motherfucking hoodie. Let's get it. Go listen to some THC shit, like I said earlier. Did I say THC? Because there's a song actually that I said THC. It's funny, like, why we put that shit out, nigga? Why did I put that out? Was I not care? It's probably because I'm going back to earlier, not giving a fuck. Because I remember there's records for sure that I was like, fuck it. Like, back when your integrity wasn't as high as it could be, like, a lot of shit just slid through. Like, oh, fuck it. Like, knowing that it's fucked up, but like, I don't know, maybe I didn't see the bigger picture at the time, or like, I didn't have that, like I said, that integrity as far as that, like, sonically and recording and every word being articulated correctly, like, a lot of shit. But it's all about learning. Like, now I'm confident in what I do, and I love what I do, and I've always loved what I do as far as this music thing. I'm gonna continue to do what I do. So that's it, y'all. Classik Talk number 3. Let's get it in. I don't know if that's the name of it, but this is the end of it right now, at least. I love y'all. See y'all next time. Should I say it? Next Thursday? Damn, now I'm locked into Thursdays. Shout out to the brother of mine. Shout out to all my brothers. Shout out to all my sisters. Shout out to my family. Love y'all. Until next time, y'all.